Getting all the action underway is Skye Nicolson, the former Commonwealth Games champion, won her debut professional fight just a few weeks ago and fights tonight for the first time on British soil.
Okay, boxers, you both know the rules. I want you to obey my commands. Tell you to break clean and defend yourselves at all times, okay? Good luck to you both.
Skye Nicolson from Australia's East Coast, boxing out of Southport. In the sky blue trunks, Beck Connolly, all in black trimmed with purple. And well, Connolly fought at Southport last time out in the Italian super bantamweight champion Maria Cecchi. We were out in Rome for that one in November. Tough night for that. Cecchi looks at a very strong mandatory challenger to the European title holder, Mary Romero. It's May 13th live on the Zone. Darren, you watched Skye Nicolson's debut in San Diego. Fair amount of pressure given her profile and the fanfare that was around her, and a big card for Petito and Martinez, but she dealt with the occasion very well indeed.
Yeah, it was spot on, perfect debut in my opinion. She enjoyed it, she was relaxed, she didn't load up with any shots, she was in there with a good opponent and she moved really well. She showed us why she was such a good amateur.
I think it's interesting to see how she gets on here, but I feel like Beck's almost gone into survival mode, because normally she comes forward a lot more than this. Is the fact that she's fighting in 3 weeks in the back of her mind a little bit. But then it's very intelligent boxing from Skye. She's using her footwork brilliant to get out of trouble. Beck's not really got much to come back with.
Yeah, and Eddie was asking for an extra 20% in the corner there, and you can just see that from Skye at the start of this second round. Just up the tempo ever so slightly.
She's very relaxed. Nice loose shoulder, popping the jab out nicely. Really see a lot of reddening around Beck Connolly's face as well. She's taking a lot of punishment now.
Started round 3 a little busier here, just trying to get the hands going, trying to get in range and maybe try and just apply a little bit of pressure to Skye Nicolson, who's just had her way these first couple of rounds.
Yeah, Beck, with her experience, you've got to try and unsettle Skye. You can't stand off, she'll get picked up all night long against someone with the boxing ability and know-how of Skye Nicolson. You see a beautiful jab straight down, so quick and accurate with the shot, mixing it downstairs as well.
Hard to see those shots coming to
she picks them so well. I mean, there's so much variety from Skye Nicolson. You know, she really does have every shot. You know.
Lovely combination though.
Yeah, starting to fizz the high shots off the body there as well. Just comes in off that feint, jabs off the feint there, Nicolson.
Talk about the intelligence earlier, and we just see it there. We see Skye Nicolson throwing 3 body shots at the start of the round. Didn't throw anything upstairs, and then on the third one, she threw a hook as the hands of Beck Connolly drop, so setting traps already.
Just lifted the head up with an uppercut a moment or two ago as well. Starting to just really get in her groove and put the shots together now with just 20 seconds to go in round number 3.
Oh, is she going to get stopped?
Yeah, there was a beauty there, it was. The left hand, really, really nice shot. That was one straight down the middle. I think there was another sort of hook in left as well that troubled Beck at the end of the round, and yeah, she started to turn the screw a lot more. There's the shot there, she's definitely felt that one. Beck Connolly, she's tough as old boots, she really is.
Knew of his reputation going into the games, was one of the favourites, having won bronze at the Worlds. Typical Aussie, he said, full of confidence, great feet, balance, shot selection, and was tough too. And he said he can see from Skye Nicolson the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, and he's wished her well on her professional journey this evening. And she's boxing well through 4 rounds.
Yeah, she really is. She's putting together as this fight's progressing, looking so spiteful. You can see that she's enjoying it, moving her head with her hands down. She just feel like nothing that Beck Connolly can trouble her whatsoever. She's not as quick as Skye, so that enables her to stand in front and rely on her reactions. See her there, see the concentration on the face of Skye Nicolson, showing us again that she has really good variation, throwing that left to the body. Beautiful 1-2.
Starting to really turn through these shots, keeping everything long, using the levers. And now just turning Beck Connolly, trying to keep her off balance. As the Swindon fighter just reaching a little bit with those shots. So far through 5 rounds, Skye Nicolson in full control of Bec Conley. Well, she never stops trying, but as you mentioned, Shannon, with that fight with Nina Hughes on the horizon just a few weeks' time, she will have to start to think about that here, because she's taken some clean shots, and well, she is very, very brave indeed. Nicholson was always more likely to finesse her than kind of bludgeon her into submission, but the referee's having a look at Bec Conley here. She's going to have to try and make this competitive, will show that she can defend herself appropriately as Nicholson just fires that left hand to the body, doubles it up again. And it's the variety of the wide shots and the straight shots that's undoing her here. Blood just starting to come from the nose of Conley. Nicholson just measuring, fires the hook off the lead, just spins off on it the second time. Again for her, Darren, the speed at which she's been used to fighting out in the amateurs. She just sees so much of this coming, and she is doing again. She just steps off, fires the left hand round the side of the guard, and the reddening of the face of Conley is evidence now of the cumulative volume that's landed. We heard a corner there just move, keep the hands tight, keep out of trouble, and they are now thinking about that fight with Nina Hughes in 3 weeks' time. This is a living for her, remember, too. For Nicholson, will she decide to go through the gears and make life difficult for Conley? She could pretty much do nothing in this round and still be all the way clear.
I did see the referee go and check on Bec in the corner just then to see if she's okay to come back out. I'd like to see Bec see the last bell. I feel like she deserves to. Oh, lovely uppercut.
Really turning through the left hand, just turn the chin of Bec Conley, just tries to move off around their left hand side. Conley just holding centre ring. Well, we know the opportunities will come her way in the women's division. The routes to the world titles do come at an earlier stage, and well, from the quality that she's shown in these first 2 contests, her amateur pedigree and all she achieved in the unpaid code 2 will stand her in good stead if and when she gets there, and there will be some very good opposition.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds here in Leeds, we go to referee Mark Lyson's scorecard. It reached 60-54. But your winner, she's still undefeated, Skye Nicolson.